It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but how long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender again?
Wow, title contender? Whew. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest league to be in when you're young.
And with the new salary cap coming and Kobe's contract coming off the books, soon they'll have a ton of money to spend on free agents. I might have to come back. Take my jersey out the banners, baby.
They might as well keep Kobe.
Are either of you guys going to answer the question? When will they be a title contender again?
Soon.
Can you be more vague?
Sooner than you think?
Later than I know.
All I know is it's time to go to Kevin Harlan with the call.
On the floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At power forward, Carlos Boozer. At the other forward position, Stanley Johnson. At point guard, Reggie Jackson. At the other guard position, Brandon Jennings. At center, Andre Drummond. The head coach of the visiting team is Stan Van Gundy. And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 2, Brandon Bass. At center, standing 7'2", number 17, Roy Hibbert. At point guard, standing 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. At the other guard position, standing 6'1", number 23, Lou Williams. At the other forward position, standing 6'7", number 8, Freak. Your home team head coach is Byron Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against Sacramento. And that was a close call. They pulled it out with the win and just 2 points at that. But it wasn't easy.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Carlos Boozer, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Russell kicks to Bass, and a wide-open look for Freak. Off target from three-point range. On defense, the Lakers, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Now here's Freak. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Fires from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Stan Van Gundy. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Drummond with a screen on Williams. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
So he gets them both. Now Jackson. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Drummond with a screen on Williams. The drive by Jackson. Tries it from 9. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Williams dishes to Freak. Bass with the screen. Here's Freak. The shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jennings drives in, and Hibbert with the block. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Freak with it. Hibbert with a screen for Freak. And Boozer with the block.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And that one's good.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big time play.
Lakers trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Well, you know, struggling offensively, he's got to be happy, guys, to see that go in. I mean, he had missed his 5 prior shots.
And here's Jennings following the three-pointer by Freak. On the wing, Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Drummond a screen. Here's Jennings, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Hibbert. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question, he's blocked shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Freak with it, Johnson on him. And it's Freak missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Boozer passes to Jackson. From 13. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Yeah, Greg, I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
The drive by Boozer. Johnson kicks to Jennings. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings, and that one hits back iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Russell, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Johnson. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Hibbert. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Bryant in for Williams. And a different look here for the Pistons. Henry Sims is checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for Boozer. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Brandon Jennings.
All right, Steve.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Morris a screen. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's Anderson. Bryant dishes to Freak. Clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Sims with the rebound.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Detroit. Here's Anderson. Right through the D for the layup. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now Jackson, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Caldwell Pope kicks to Sims. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
All right, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise, fans.
Los Angeles making it. Pistons trail by 9. Freak in its small forward. Williams is out there with Nick Young. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Meeks. Rejected by Young. They get it back. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Boozer. Up again, and Drummond throws it down.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
There's Freak. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. Freak's got 8 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He finished with 51 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
That's good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
Young left side from the baseline. Again, Los Angeles.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now here's Jennings. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Jennings with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Off the pick. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Meeks.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Freak passes to Hibbert, and stolen by Drummond. It's Jennings with the drive. Johnson the screen. Jennings with the ball. Williams picks him up. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Pistons have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw drops for Boozer.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Freak. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 13.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Lakers second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive big dividends.
And Detroit has possession. Down by 12. On the wing, Johnson. It's blocked. They retain possession. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. First one falls for him.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And so he hits both.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Lets it go. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Meeks with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Freak. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Young outside. Hibbert dishes to Williams. 6 to shoot. And again it will go. Basket is good from Freak. Freak's got 15 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Drummond with a screen on Williams. It's Jennings with the drive. From 13, the Lakers with the rebound.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Drummond with a screen on Young. The drive by Jennings. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
All right, Stephen 7, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud from your Laker girls.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 15th in fewest turnovers per game. 16th in three-point field goal percentage. And they weren't up there among the fastest teams in the NBA in terms of pace of play. I mean, they were only in the top 20 in fast break points.
Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Meeks. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And here is Los Angeles now. They're leading by 8. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Freak. Shot is off. Good D by Johnson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Rebound by Williams. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5-10. And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jackson against Williams. Drummond. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers.
Teams changing it up here. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been.
Well, Roy, what's been working out here in the first half for you guys?
We're limiting them to 1 shot, trying to get in their passing lanes, make everything tough for them on ball. We keep this up, we'll be all right tonight.
Roy, great job in the first half. We'll see if you can sustain it. Guys, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Check out the game for Freak. He has 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Boozer is out there with Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Stay on it.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pistons trail by 18. Outside Jennings. There's a screen. Down low, and Drummond throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Passes it to Freak. The high post shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Shoots the three. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Jennings has got 5 now.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
3-pointer. And it's Freak missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Jennings. He has 5. The drive by Jackson goes up the baseline. No good. Excellent D there from Williams. Lakers leading by 13. Freak kicks to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Freak. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Jackson. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Detroit with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Jackson passes to Jennings. Screen by Boozer. Jennings with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Jackson has the open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Freak, number 1.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the number 1 three-point shooter in the league.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And Jennings drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 5. Freak dishes to Hibbert. Now here's Freak. 17 points in the game. Russell kicks to Freak, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Greg, I love the fact there's no quit in them. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
And it's Russell in the corner, takes a 3. That is good. Russell's got 13.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Nick Young's checked in for Russell.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Meeks passes to Jennings. The feed to Boozer. Unloads from 9. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Freak. Lets it go from deep. No luck. And it's Detroit the other way.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Meeks dishes to Drummond. Jennings kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Boozer. The fadeaway. And it's Boozer again missing. Lakers leading by 10. And Young, here we go. Williams passes to Freak. Hibbert with the screen. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Meeks. He dishes it to Jennings. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Boozer. He kicks to Drummond, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Randall. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Good. And that's 18 points here for Drummond.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Jennings against Williams. With some arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freak's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Young kicks to Freak. Jennings against Williams. He feeds it to Freak. Puts up a 3. Can't hit.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Left side, Jennings. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's 10 points for Brandon Jennings.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. Detroit also making some changes. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Andre Drummond. Henry Sims comes in for Johnson. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Jody Meeks. Dallenberg with the screen on Williams. Jennings with the ball. Williams picks him up. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Lakers leading by 5. Freak, he's in at small forward. Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Russell. And it's Young in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Outside Jennings. Here's Boozer. And it's Freak with the rebound. Boozer's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Freak kicks to Russell. Down low, Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line for your Lakers, Freak. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Freak.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
There's Jennings. Rebound the Lakers. Freak's got 9 rebounds now tonight. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Russell dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Detroit foul call.
And he makes the first.
All right, keep fighting. Keep
That's
fighting.
his second personal.
All right, be up after this one, all right? Let's go.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Freak. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pistons trail by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Boozer with the screen for Jackson. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Freak sets a screen for Young, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's Freak missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Johnson outside with the shot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Drummond having a terrific game. 18 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
That one is no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. And stolen by Drummond. Jennings against Russell. Jennings passes to Jackson. No one covering.
Reggie Jackson. Timeout called for the Lakers.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Freak. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Tips it. It's good on the putback. And it's 7 points for Carlos Boozer.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Russell against Jennings. Here's Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Freak's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Russell against Jennings. Kicks it to Jackson. The dish to Drummond, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Bass. First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Los Angeles leading by 9. Russell dishes to Freak. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Inside, here's Bass, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Jackson against Young, and stolen by Russell. Dishes to Freak. Hibbert kicks to Young, feeds to Freak. And it's Russell at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Young with the basket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now Jennings outside Jackson. It's Drummond, top of the key. Johnson goes in. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Freak. Bass with the screen. Freak with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one is off. Kobe's checked in for Young. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. He hits the second from the line. Pistons trail by 12. Outside Jennings. Johnson in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 6 points now in the game for Stanley Johnson. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Russell kicks to Freak. Drains the 3-pointer. Freak's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Jennings against Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Bryant. And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Russell against Jennings. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Bass with a screen for Freak. It's stolen by Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls.
At the line for the Lakers, Stanley Johnson. At the line for 2.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
What a night so far for Johnson. He's got 8 points and the 2 nice steals as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
So it's the Lakers now. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Johnson. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Pistons trail by 10. Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Boozer a screen on Russell. It's Jennings with the drive. But he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Meeks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant passes to Freak inside. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
What a nice feed. And that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of player. Versatile as baking soda. Multi-uses, multi-dimensional. He can do it all.
.143 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson, good.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Kobe dishes to Bass. Bass with a screen for Freak. And Bryant kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Freak. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell against Jennings. Passes to Johnson. Screened by Boozer. Johnson kicks to Meeks. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, an impressive job there by Boozer setting that screen.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Bass with the screen. The kick out to Bryant. The 3. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Bryant passes to Russell. There's the feed to Freak. They double him with Boozer. Back to Russell. Here's Hibbert. And again, no good by the Lakers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Meeks. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have...
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Triple-double? Y'all didn't even know that. Yeah, so what I have to say is one of the better ones I played in. Really, I'm just happy with how the team competed and how we got the win. Because those stats are secondary today, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His passing was what impressed me the most about his performance. He was always looking for a teammate in a space, keeping all his options open. It's really refreshing to see the mindset coming from a position other than the point. He finished with 10 assists, and those played a big role in this win.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. his feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.